Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'm going to call the August 6th, 2025 meeting of the Auburn School Committee to order. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I'll start down here on my right with introductions.
Dan Poisson, Ward 5.
Quinn Gormley, Ward 4.
Corin McGuigan, Ward 1. Pam Hart, Ward 2.
Pamela Albert at large.
Sue Doris, Superintendent.
Pat Gaudier, Ward 3.
Jay Rich at large.
Adam Platt, City Council Representative.
Amanda Kuchar, Business Manager.
Scott Anier, Assistant Superintendent.
Okay, thank you, everyone, and welcome. Our first motion tonight, I'll entertain a motion to enter into executive session pursuant to 1 MRSA 4056A for the purpose of employment of officials, appointees, employees. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Pam, do I have a second?
Seconded.
Second, Quinn. All of those in favor? Okay, we'll adjourn to the bump out room for executive session. Okay, I will entertain a motion to re-enter regular session.
So moved.
Corin, second, Pam. All those in favor? We are now back in regular session. So moving on, I will now entertain a motion to approve our consent agenda for tonight, which includes the approval of tonight's agenda, the minutes of the July 16th, 2025 meeting, as well as the recommended certified contracts for Maury Dufour, Nicole Drown, and Mark Thibodeau. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Seconded.
Pat, second, Quinn. All those in favor? Motion carries. Congratulations. And welcome. All right, moving on to public participation tonight. Do we have anyone here who would like to speak to the Auburn School Committee? Okay. Seeing none, we are going to move on to tonight's presentation. Dr. Doris.
Okay,
we have one?
There's no presentation for
no
tonight.
presentation
We'll move
tonight.
along to our reports.
And there's no school committee student representatives report. Calvin could not be here tonight. So moving on to our superintendent's report. Dr. Doris.
Thank you very much, Chairperson Albert. I have a few updates tonight. The first is, I'm going to switch this around a little bit. I have an update on the ESEA grants. We did receive our allocations today, so the federal government released the funds for Title II, Title III, and Title IV. And now we'll begin to complete our application, which is due on September 1st, so that's good news. Any questions about that? Okay, the second item I have tonight is our calendar for Auburn School Committee meetings, and you should have a copy of that in front of you. A couple things to note. Typically, we meet on the first and third Wednesday of each month, with the exception right now in this calendar of February and July, where we have one meeting. I also want to note that we have a workshop on October 15th, and that's at 5 p.m. for the school committee self-evaluation. And then in March, we meet weekly to review and develop our budget. And there's also a special meeting in April. It's April 29th, 2026, in case we need it to finalize our budget. Are there any questions about the calendar?
No? I don't think so.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you. It's very helpful to have all the meetings laid out for the coming year. My only report tonight for the school committee chairperson's report is just reminding everyone about nomination papers. If you plan to run again, they are available from the city clerk, and they are due back by August 21st, Thursday, August 21st. So if you have not gotten papers yet, please do so. Moving on to our city council update. Adam.
I have no update.
Okay. We have linked on the agenda, the only committee that has met since we last met was the AMS Advisory Committee. Those minutes are linked. Scott, did you want to give any comments about that, or?
Sure. It was a very good start to the process. It was a good meeting. I had good attendance. We went through the purpose, the rationale, and a little backstory, the history of what led us to there. And then our partners with Harriman kind of walked us through the timeline as well as the phasing and the sequence of steps and what the scope of the work would entail. We reviewed a concept of what that could look like at the middle school. We took some questions and developed some next steps of what the follow-up information that the group was looking for. We've been working to compile that information, and I've been meeting with Mr. Wilson from Auburn Middle School in terms of preparation for that. So I think we're gearing up, and next week we have our second meeting.
Okay, great. Any questions for Scott? Okay. Thank you. We don't have any old business tonight, so moving on to new business, I will entertain a motion to elect a delegate to the Maine School Board's Delegate Assembly from the Auburn School Committee. Do I have a motion?
I move that we elect Pamela Albert to the.
I think we need the motion first, and then you can make.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
think
thought
we
I could
just
move. Sorry.
Yeah.
So moved.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Seconded.
Second.
Okay, do we have any nominations?
Motion to nominate Pam Albert.
Anyone else?
Second.
Oh, okay. Anyone else want to throw their name in the ring? Guess not. Okay. So all those in favor of electing me to be the delegate to the Maine School Board's Delegate Assembly? Great. Moving on, so I'll entertain a motion to elect an alternate delegate to the Maine School Board's Delegate Assembly from the Auburn School Committee. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Seconded.
Pam, seconded by Quinn. And I would like to nominate Corin to be the alternate delegate to the Maine School Board Delegate Assembly. Does anyone else have any other nominations? Okay, all those in favor of electing Quinn to be the alternate delegate, Corin, sorry.
That may have needed,
Corin.
that may have needed a second. I'll second
Oh,
Corin's nomination.
Yes, second Corin's nomination. All those in favor of Corin being the alternate delegate to the Maine School Board's Delegate Assembly? Motion carries. So that delegate assembly is in October. I believe it's Saturday, October 18th, and it's done virtually. So we have a list of all of our upcoming meetings. Our next regular school committee meeting is on August 20th. And do I have any future agenda items or requests for information?
I just had a quick question about the future meeting dates. I noticed the curriculum subcommittee, next meeting was September 1st, and that's a Monday and also Labor Day.
Thank you, we'll correct that.
Any other, Quinn?
I'm just curious. I've seen some news articles in the last week about healthcare cost estimates coming in substantially higher for the state of Maine than anticipated by the industry 6 months ago. And I would just love to see, are we anticipating that impacting our budget at all for the coming cycle?
Okay. You can get information on that. Okay, any other future agenda items or requests for information? Okay, seeing none, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Pam, do I have a second? Quinn? All those in favor? And we are adjourned at 6:34. Thank you, everyone.